Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today we are talking about what just transpired in the NBA. Kevin Durant was, offered up to the Celtics for Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, and something else. I don't remember. But, yes, that happened. We're going to talk about that. But we're also going to talk about something else, as you can see by the title of this video. I have a very, very, very controversial opinion on what the Celtics should trade for Kevin Durant. But before we talk about that, guys, make sure you subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Lee in the Red Dolls, and also make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Red Podcast. All right, first things first. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but my voice does sound a little weird. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I think my throat maybe is just a little scratchy. That's okay. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about everything right now. All right, so first things first. There was a trade offer for Kevin Durant. The Celtics offered up some sort of trade. They're in trade talks. Honestly, now that DeAndre Ayton has, not being eligible to be traded, that English was so wrong. Now that DeAndre Ayton is not available really to be traded, until really next season. The Phoenix Suns are sort of out of the picture now, so I don't think they're going to anywhere near at Miami. I don't think they are willing to do it because Brooklyn's going to want Jimmy Butler, and Miami's not going to be giving up Jimmy Butler. And then don't stop saying Toronto's getting Kevin Durant. That's not happening. And even if they do get Kevin Durant, there'll be a bump. There'll be a terrible team. They'll have to blow up their whole roster for Kevin Durant. It's not happening. It's just, no. So let's see. I don't know what it was. So they're saying Jayson Tatum off limits in trade talks. I know they offered up Jaylen Brown, but as you can see by the title of the video, I think the Boston Celtics should trade Jayson Tatum for Kevin Durant. And I know they're going to go, Ryan, what the hell are you talking about? This is a 20-year-old, I think he's just above 25-year-old superstar, was the best player on the team that brought the Celtics to a championship. I know. But let me explain. First things first. Is Jayson Tatum that much better than Jaylen Brown? Last season, Tatum averaged 26 and 8. And last season, Jaylen Brown averaged 23 and 7, I think it was. And Jayson Tatum takes more shots than Jaylen Brown. So is Jayson Tatum really that much better than Jaylen Brown? And also, I understand that Jayson Tatum had a better playoffs, but who had the better finals? Jaylen Brown played so much better than Jayson Tatum in the finals. It's just undeniable. It's not an opinion. It's just factual. Jaylen Brown played way more better than Jayson Tatum in the NBA Finals. Second, you're blowing up your whole team chemistry by trading Jaylen Brown to bringing in somebody who is already better than Jayson Tatum. And you think Jayson Tatum's going to want to be a second option? I don't think so, because when he goes into whatever, I think it's Brad Stevens' office for the contract, he's going to want to be paid as a first option, and you're already paying Kevin Durant. So it's good. It's better for the Celtics' salary, and Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown will stay in the role that he's in now as a second option, and then you'll have the best player in the world right now, Kevin Durant, on your team. I think it makes perfect sense. You're not really blowing up all of your team chemistry, because if you trade Jaylen Brown, then as I just said, Durant is your number one option, and once again, you think Tatum's gonna like that, and then it switches up Ime Udoka's whole I don't want to, not rotation, but it switches up his whole game plan, I guess you could say, by trying to get both guys involved. And then they will have to give up considerably less, the Boston Celtics. They'll be giving up probably Tatum, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, or maybe you'll give up Grant Williams instead of Al Horford. I don't know, whichever one the Nets want. And then you throw in 3 first-round picks. Well, with Jaylen Brown, you're going to be giving up Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Grant Williams, maybe even Derek White, and 3 first-round picks. So I think you're giving up more if you're giving up Jaylen Brown because Jayson Tatum is considered the better player. So I think it makes perfect sense for the Boston Celtics to trade Jayson Tatum for Kevin Durant for all these reasons. And I don't know why the Celtics fans don't want Kevin Durant in the first place, because they would be the number one favorite odds to come out of the East, and probably the number one favorite odds to come to go to win the championship. Because I still think the East is wide open as a conference. Because I next year I'm definitely taking the Bucks to win the conference. You got Milwaukee, you got Philadelphia, you obviously Boston will be back again. You got Miami. Who else is there? I know Toronto's on the rise, Cleveland's on the rise, Atlanta. Who else? I think that's really it. And if Charlotte could actually find out a way to get some players to suit around LaMelo, they would actually be a half-decent team. But that's a different subject for another day. So I still think the East is wide open. I don't know why Boston fans don't want Kevin Durant. You're making a 4-year run to the championship. And as I just said, with the East wide open, I definitely think that they can do it. I mean, will they be able to beat anybody out West? Sure. Will they be able to beat Golden State? I don't think so. Not next year, because I don't see anybody beating Golden State in the West and not in the East. I think they could beat a team like the Clippers, the Grizzlies, Utah, especially if Donovan Mitchell gets traded this offseason. Actually, I got to do a video on Donovan Mitchell. I think they could beat anybody. I think they can beat anybody out West except for the Warriors. Yeah, so that's sort of it. That's my odd opinion, and maybe in some people's eyes stupid, but in my eyes, I think it's actually a good idea. I think it's thinking outside the box. Actually, no, people are just going to say I'm stupid for this. But so that's going to do it for this video. I do want to say I want to put up a like an NFL video. I want to put up a video about my predictions for who's going to the Super Bowl, or maybe who's coming out of it. Or maybe I'll just do individual teams. I know the Bucks just signed Julio Jones, so I do want to put up a video about that. I definitely want to do an Eagles video. Today's July 27th, so I do want to put up a video about the Eagles, and camp just started today. I don't know if I want to do a baseball video. There's not much to talk about in baseball. I know the Phillies just took 2 out of 3 against Atlanta. So, I mean, I don't know. I've already done a few baseball videos. Hockey, nothing going on there. So, we'll just have to keep talking about basketball, NBA free agency, and the buzz, and the Eagles, and all that. All right, guys, that's going to do it. So, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Linear Vlogs. And also, make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.